Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be making a stock analysis of ANVX Life Sciences. So if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember this isn't financial advice, this is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, what does ANVX Life Sciences make? Well, they don't make anything right now. They are developing a drug that will help with Alzheimer's. Now, the way that drug works is when you sleep, for example, when you sleep, your brain gets washed out automatically by your body with toxins and stuff, but you lose that ability as you get older. But they're working on a drug that will make your brain able to do that when you get a lot older, and there are currently some other ones in the market that does that, but their side effect profile is absolutely horrible and are quite poor on the liver, which means you only need them when it's really dire and they don't really help that much. Now, let me just make each candle a bit bigger. Let's maybe just make them a day so you can get a bit of a broader perspective of the stock. As you can see, it's not a low volatility stock. As you can see all the back here from 15, it trades up and it trades down quite a lot. As you see, we do see some huge spikes here and some valleys. As you can see in 21, during COVID, it traded up at quite a lot, and then we did see quite a large fall back down here to about 3.5. And as you can see right here, then it rose quite nicely up until January 25, and then it took a bit of a dive here. And then recently it has had quite a nice run again ever since the mid of May. As you can see, currently we're trading all the way up in 13.4. Very nice. Let me just make the candles an hour again. As you can see, the RSI recently have been absolutely amazing, above 50 most of the time, which is quite nice, which means the stock is moving upwards. Now, if you don't know what RSI is, that is the relative strength index. So something that's between 70 and 50, it's moving upwards. If it's above 70, it's being overbought. As you can see, currently it's trading up quite a lot. Now, I do say that is interesting because I have been trying to find some news on it today, but the last thing we did see, as you can see right here, is the 14th of July, which was they were selling some stocks, which shouldn't really impact the stock this much. So I do think we have either some insiders buying up or a huge maybe a public fund, maybe JP Morgan, and so on and so forth, stock traders. But either way, it is quite interesting to see because maybe some people know something that we don't, which is quite nice to see. And as you can see, it is currently lying on a previous support level, which is also great for the technicals. And this is a stock that trades quite technically nice. As you can see, you also see it trading quite nicely on the bottoms here. So if we see the next a huge drop, then chances are the next drop is gonna sit us right back down here at 9.5. And I know if it falls back down to here, I'm definitely gonna buy a huge chunk again. Now the beta on this stock is decent. It's a bit on the volatile side. As you can see, the beta of 1.29, which means it is 29% more volatile than the index which it lies in. Now it is not a big company, as you can see, it has a market cap of 1.14 billion, so relatively small. As you can see, we don't even have any price earnings, and as you can see down here, it is because they don't have any earnings yet. And as you can see, they're not selling anything yet. They're still developing their drugs, but they are working on getting it to the whoops, mistake. They're working on getting it into the Europe this year because they are, or earlier next year, and they have a patent right now laying with EMEA, which is the European version of the FDA, and hopefully it is going to get out this year. And as you can see, the earnings as well, they're just surprising. By surprising, you might think, how can they surprise when they don't earn any money? Well, that's because they spend less money than anticipated, which is nice to see. Well, the seasonals on this stock, as you can see, let's just go back 10 years. As you can see, it is on the volatile side. As you can see, in 2015, up by almost 600%. At one point, it was up by 1,000%. Let's just look at that. That would be, we don't even see it. Let's see. Yeah, probably 1,000%, 1,600% actually. Now, let me just remove that year because it's quite muddy. As you can see, it moves up and loses quite a lot, quite often. So it is a volatile stock. So you shouldn't buy this if you don't like a bit of volatility. The technicals for this stock for the day is a strong buy, which shouldn't surprise you, and for the month as well, it is a strong buy. It is performing absolutely amazing, and we also did see a golden cross here in the early of June. So overall, it is just performing great in the technicals, which I love because I am a technical trader. Now the analyst rating on this are quite nice. As you can see, we have 3 strong buying. The worst one saying it should be a 15, which is up. Then we have the average of 156% up, and the maximum up at 46 bucks. And this is unrealistic to me, and I'm definitely going to buy some in the future as well, simply because people are going to want to be paid for their brains. Because just imagine you get Alzheimer's and you can pay somebody some money so that your brain can rinse itself out. Of course, you're going to do that. That is exactly what's happening with Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly. They're weight loss drugs because, of course, people want to be fit, and of course, you want to protect your brain. So I do think they're going to make a shit ton of money in the future. Now, that was my analysis on ANVX Life Sciences. If you like this video, as said, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, please leave the company comments analyzed in the comment section below.